a new chapter, that is kinetic theory of gases and radiation. So I got the information about the chapters which already completed in the online session. Means, for example, chapter 1, first chapter, second chapter already finished. But third and fourth chapter yet they are not started. Right? So that's why today we are going to start third chapter. That is kinetic theory of gases and radiation. Okay. So in kinetic theory of gases and radiation, this is the chapter from the unit 2. Subject physics has how many units? 6 units are there. Okay. So in the first unit, there is that is dynamics, rotational dynamics, means mechanical part is there, and properties of fluid, right? These two chapters are there in the first unit. In the second unit, there are two chapters. First chapter is kinetic theory of gases and radiation, and fourth chapter, that is thermodynamics. So these two chapters are there in unit 2. So let us start third chapter. That is unit 2 has a third chapter. Name of the chapter is kinetic theory of gases and radiation. So what is mean by radiation? Radiation is the mode of heat transfer that we'll see afterwards. But in the first part, we are going to learn kinetic theory of gases. What is mean by kinetic? Kinetic. Let us understand the meaning of kinetic. Something which is in motion. And if you do the analysis, study of that particular object which is in motion, right? That is called as a dynamics. And dynamics has two parts, kinetic and kinematics. So let us start kinetic of gases, kinetic theory of gases. So in the kinetic theory of gases, we are going to learn force, velocity, momentum, all these things related to gas. Okay. So kinetic theory of gas. It is a kinetic theory of gas. So first of all, we'll see what is mean by state of a matter. State of a matter. Okay. So for that, here I am going to share a screen of my mobile with you. Okay. So I'm going to share the screen. So here I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay. Kinetic theory of gases. Now, next page. Here, some questions are there, and we wanted to know the answers of this question by studying this chapter. First question is, what are different states of matter? What are different states of matter? The answer is known to you. Solid, liquid, and gases. These are the three states of matter. In case of solid, the molecules of the substance, they are very closely bound. Why? Because the intermolecular force between the molecules, there are two types of intermolecular forces. One is cohesive and second one is adhesive. Cohesive force of attraction means Same molecule, same substance. Adhesive force of attraction means different substances, right? So due to intermolecular force of attraction, molecules are closely bound with each other. Then that time, that state, it is called as solid. Clear? Next state, that is liquid state of the matter. In liquid state of matter, the molecules, they are bound together, but the intermolecular force of attraction little bit less.
Sir, screen is not clear.
Okay, can you see the screen now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See what you do, if the screen is having small size, you can enlarge it, right? So you have that facility. You can see the letters by enlarging. Okay. So we are understanding what are the states of matter, right? So solid, liquid, and gases. In case of liquid, what happens? The molecules, they have very less intermolecular force of attraction. That's why in case of solid, molecules just vibrate around their main position. Only the vibration is there. In case of solid, the molecules do not move. Huh? That's why solid has a definite shape, definite size, is it? But in case of liquid, the molecules move from one place to other place. They are not that much bounded as in case of solid, right? So that's why molecules have translational motion, then rotational motion. They have different motions, different velocities in different direction. That's why liquid doesn't have it's a definite shape. Liquid occupies the shape of the container in which that liquid is kept. It occupies the shape of that container. What about the gases? Gases, in case of gases, all the molecules are widely separated. Their intermolecular force of attraction is very less in case of gases. Is it? So this is all about the different states of matter. After that, next question is, how do you distinguish between solid, liquid, and gaseous states? Just now I explained the things, right? Molecules, in terms of molecules, I explained all the states. Is it? In case of, for example, let's have an example. Ice. Ice is the solid state of water. Is it? When the water is at 0 degrees Celsius temperature, we have it's a solid state. Now apply some heat to the ice. अगर ice को आप थोड़ा सा heat देंगे, तो what happens? Ice solid gets converted into liquid. Why it is so? After applying the heat, molecules start vibrating in certain amplitude. The amplitude of vibration increases. That's why the molecules go away from each other and the intermolecular force of attraction between them, it reduces. That's why the solid, that is ice, is converted into liquid water. And still you continue the heating the liquid water. अगर आप उसी पानी को और हीट करेंगे तो what happen? The molecules, they vibrate in more large amplitude, and at a certain stage these molecules, they escape, they become free from the liquid, and the evaporation starts. That is called as boiling, and we get water vapors, steam. So these are the different states of water: ice, water, and steam. So this is the example, just for your understanding I explain this example. Then what is next question? What are the gas laws? बहुत सारे gas laws. There are 3 gas laws, right? So already you have studied them in maybe in chemistry, maybe in 11th standard, right? So what are the gas laws? Actually, when I say gas, gas has 3 important properties, that is pressure, temperature and volume. Pressure, temperature and volume, and one more property is very important, that is internal energy. So if you want to express about the gas, these 4 properties are very important. What is pressure of gas, right? What is volume of the gas, and what is absolute temperature of a gas, right? So PVT, pressure, volume and temperature, these are important properties of the gas. And one more thing, internal energy, U, PVT and internal energy. What are gas laws? The question is what? What are gas laws? There are 3 laws. One is Boyle's law. Second is Charles law, and third law is Gay-Lussac's law. So in case of Boyle's law में क्या है कि volume and pressure, they are inversely proportional to each other. Okay, and so these 3 laws I'll explain afterwards. I have one more page about this. We'll see afterward. Now, the next 4th question is what? What is the absolute temperature? Do you know what is mean by absolute temperature? Okay, I'll explain what is mean by absolute temperature. So, absolute zero temperature, let us understand. At 0 degrees Celsius, we have the ice of water, okay, but that is in 0 degrees Celsius. But in case of absolute temperature, we consider absolute zero temperature. So do you know what is mean by absolute zero temperature? At absolute zero temperature, all the substances, including vapors, gases, they become solid. एब्सोल्यूट जीरो टेम्परेचर का मतलब क्या है कि दुनिया में जितने भी सब्सटेंसेस है वो सॉलिड में कन्वर्ट हो जाते हैं, बर्फ बन जाता है, राइट? सो दैट इज कॉल्ड, दैट पर्टिकुलर टेम्परेचर इज कॉल्ड एज एब्सोल्यूट जीरो टेम्परेचर. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अभी हमारे पास ऑक्सीजन है, राइट? तो हम जो आजकल देखते हैं कि ऑक्सीजन सिलेंडर है, हॉस्पिटल में ऑक्सीजन सिलेंडर है वगैरह कहते हैं ना हम, तो उस सिलेंडर में ऑक्सीजन गैसीय स्टेट में नहीं रहता है, तो कौन से स्टेट में रहता है? लिक्विड. व्हेन द ऑक्सीजन इज फिल्ड इन अ सिलेंडर, द फिलिंग, इंस्टेड ऑफ फिलिंग द गैसीय स्टेट ऑफ ऑक्सीजन, दे फिल अप ऑक्सीजन विथ वेरी हाई प्रेशर इन द सिलेंडर. और प्रेशर बढ़ने के बाद क्या होता है? इट इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू लिक्विड एट हाई टेम्परेचर. मतलब ज्यादा टेम्परेचर रहकर भी उसका लिक्विड ऑक्सीजन उसमें रहता है सिलेंडर में. ओके, सो दैट इज द, बट वी वांटेड टू नो अबाउट द एब्सोल्यूट जीरो टेम्परेचर. एब्सोल्यूट जीरो टेम्परेचर का मतलब क्या है? all the gases, all the substances, liquid, solid, everything becomes solid at this particular temperature. That is called as a absolute zero temperature. In degree Celsius, that temperature is minus 273. Minus 273 डिग्री सेल्सियस. डिग्री सेल्सियस में एब्सोल्यूट जीरो कितना है? -273। पानी बर्फ हो जाता है, द वाटर गेट्स कन्वर्टेड इनटू आइस एट विच टेम्परेचर? 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस और +273 केल्विन। सो आर यू गेटिंग मी? 273 केल्विन, ये टेम्परेचर पर वाटर इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू आइस। पानी का बर्फ कौन से टेम्परेचर पर हो जाता है? 273 केल्विन। Absolute temperature is expressed in Kelvin, not in degree Celsius. Got it?